Thank you, Chair, and good morning, everyone. I'm a smallholder farmer and also a beekeeper in a community-led agroecological farm in Germany. And also, in that sense, speaking from the ground, while also engaging in several processes towards climate justice, human rights protection of peasants, and also the realization of food sovereignty, which is a systemic vision, which is, by the way, celebrating 25 years on the coming Saturday. So now, getting to the topic. The interconnections between biodiversity loss, climate change, and desertification with the harmful effects of industrial, agriculture, and globalized food systems are well documented. And let us be very clear. All food systems are not equal. It is the industrial food system that contributes to between 30 and 50% of climate emissions. It is large-scale monocultures that are a leading driver of biodiversity loss, and the excessive use of chemicals in monocultures that are causing desertification. Meanwhile, peasants and small producers are the largest breeders of seeds and also agrobiodiversity. And together with indigenous peoples, we are conserving and protecting 40% of the world's biodiversity in our territorial food systems. And agroecology shows us the pathway to mitigate climate chaos, biodiversity collapse, and feeds the world with healthy food. So the structural diagnosis of the links to the three conventions and the solutions pathway is very clear. And this has been recognized by innumerable reports from the IPBES, from the IPCC, from the HLPE, and also different FAO reports. So now coming to the three Rio Conventions. They are the result from long multilateral negotiation processes and asserted in setting goals to solve conflicts, to recover sovereignty over natural resources, and to address power imbalance between North and South. Yet the Food Systems Summit underwent a completely different and illegitimate process, as the CSM has already highlighted several times. Having said that, we have some warnings to raise of dangers for our peoples, especially those in the global South, in the way that food and agriculture is currently brought into these three conventions. And I would like to bring two examples only from many others. So first of all, nature-based solutions. They are often used as a vague umbrella term covering a range of schemes for climate and biodiversity protection, including agriculture, and is one of the action areas coming out of the Food Systems Summit to link agriculture to the Rio Conventions. Such concept will enable harmful practices such as monoculture of tree plantations and industrial agriculture to proliferate, supporting carbon and nature new colonialism and corporate greenwashing. And it will also bring a new wave of land grabbing, mostly in the global South. The second example I'd like to bring are the offsets. Offsets are being promoted in all the three conventions as solutions. Yet, the very definition of offsets means that one party continues polluting or destroying nature. So therefore, we clearly oppose offsets, and especially the use of agriculture as an offset, since it's not reducing emission, nor halting biodiversity loss, nor stopping soil degradation. Yet it is obvious that agriculture and our food systems play essential roles in all these crises and must be urgently addressed. So how can the CFS contribute to achieving the goals set by the three conventions? First of all, it is essential that human rights-based instruments, including the tenure guidelines, the UNDROP, the UNDRIP, are recognized by the three conventions. Then the experience of the CFS of inclusive participation of the most affected populations within policy-making processes, while preserving the democratic and multilateral United Nations structures, is also a key aspect to be shared with the three conventions. Furthermore, in accordance with the CFS mandate and the principles that must guide its work, the CFS must contribute to the advancement of the implementation of the three conventions by providing agricultural and food policy governance instruments in line with what states have committed themselves to by ratifying the three Rio instruments. And the 10-year guidelines is a brilliant example of that. The CFS also should play a role in bringing the complexity and depth of debate on food security and nutrition into the three conventions approach to food and agriculture. For example, the brilliant work of the HLPE and especially its recent report, Building a Global Narrative to 2030. So just to finalize, what we truly need to prevent the collapse of our natural world are radical transformational changes. Agroecology in the framework of food sovereignty offers an alternative to industrial agro-commodities and to the industrial production of increasingly artificial food. It also encompasses a political approach for small-scale food producers to produce food ecologically, drastically reducing emissions, protecting biodiversity, and ensuring our collective rights and access to and control over our commons and defined in UNDROP and UNDRIP. And here the HLPE's 13 principles of agroecology provide a useful tool to assess its integrated contribution to the three conventions. Thank you.